Hello, welcome to Jeff from Markham 3D. That pause was a little bit too long. So we're going to continue on with this short film. I am still waiting for voiceovers to come through. But for now, we're just going to work on this car. Because actually I might use it in another short film. It seems to be turning out quite nice. We'll probably work on the door. I reckon the door needs to be done. The front, well, let's leave the front as is. We'll replace these tires. We'll come into the back here and work on kind of like a boot lid, so that we can actually go in and see the engine. Peter, welcome. So that's what we'll work on in here. We might actually go in a little bit later tonight. I'm first. Yes, you are. We might go in later tonight and we actually might play a little bit with the hair tool. I've been trying to get it looking good. The hair tool is actually pretty intuitive. Anna, welcome. So yes, let's probably just work on the back section here. The front, I'm still undecided about the front. I do kind of like it. It almost gives me the beach superbug vibe, especially with that exhaust as well. And if you don't know which car I'm talking about, let me just quickly close that and close that. Open this up. What a beach superbug. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. Beetle. Superbug. Come on, give me a Beetle version. Ah, oh, really? Kind of. Yeah, almost like that one there. Ah, oh, such a brilliant car. One day. Ah, oh, well done, buddy. Paradise, welcome. Blender Pete, welcome. Hello from Australia. Yes. So I'm looking forward to SceneCity 1.8 coming out. That looks a lot of fun with, I think you can draw a Bezier curve and then the road will actually follow it. So I'm really looking forward for that to come out. Okay, so let's kind of make a cut. So now I'm starting to question if this is right. And what we might actually do is remove this section in here. Oh, actually, no. What we might do is make it smaller. And then we will cut, whoops, maybe a gap out through here and down all the way down so that this whole section takes off. So we can go kind of like, probably actually, oh, looks like we've got our line already there. And then like so. V to rip that bit there. Cool bananas. And then I can come in and put an edge loop through there, which doesn't really work. Oh, actually, semi does. So let's go GG and just move that to the side. I'm just trying to think how I should have done this. There is a gap there now, but I don't think it's prevalent enough. So let's go undo all that. There we go. I'm just going to do Control B. And just a small little bevel. Delete faces. And so now we've kind of got that cut in there. I'm just going to put in Control R, put an edge loop just to bring that in there. Now we've got this issue, but I might just go, we want to kind of keep that. So let's go GG, push it up a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. We still have our groove in there. So let's grab this section in here. I think we've made this bit here a little bit too thick. Thank you very much, Pete. I try and make my videos short, sharp, and straight to the point. I want to delete these vertices. Let's have a look. What do we got? So from here, we kind of got this. And then I'm going to grab the outside maybe just... Yeah, I'm trying to work out, why have I got all these extra vertices? No. Okay, so let's select all that. Alt-M, and I'm going to merge by distance. There we go. So we had 16 duplicate vertices, and now we've cleaned that up. What does that look like solid-wise? Let's kind of grab maybe these, press O for proportional editing, and we'll kind of just... you're a jerk, aren't you? Okay, let's grab these to turn off proportional editing, and I kind of just want to pull them just around. I just want to kind of clean up that line there. That's looking good, but then we can go to fill that out. So let's go G. That's not too bad. And then we've got this section here. So maybe what we'll do is actually grab these vertices in here. This one over here. And we're kind of just closing that gap in there. It actually might be better. I'm just going to GZ and push that one up. Let's grab this section there. Let's go Shift D like so to duplicate that edge. I don't know. I haven't used Maya. The stream will automatically be saved. I haven't found a point to switch to Maya. Oops, do I proportion editing? Nope. I mean, Blender's a free tool, so might as well just use that. What is going on here? Do I have duplicate? Nope. Okay, cool. Just having a look. What have I done? So I think I've got solidify modifier, which is fine. We're cool with that. Control L. Oh, jeez. Let's bring that back down because I didn't hold control when I was moving it. And the reason why I hold control, so G, Z, and hold control to snap up. And then that way, when I can work on this window, what I can do is just hold control and it'll snap back into where it is or where it needs to go. All right. Over there's a previous version that I was making. So from here, kind of want to bring that in. How would I be able to do that? Okay, so let's maybe, we've done this wrong. What is this section in here? What's this? Oh, that's, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that window. No, undo. Let's go G to the Z and move that up. Probably so that these two are together, G to the Z. Let's now fill this hole up. So we will delete this edge loop in here just to make our life a little bit easier. GG, and we'll bring that down. Ooh, what have you done now? That is not good. So maybe we could grab all this, delete vertices. Let's grab, is it duplicate vertices? Okay, there and there. E to extrude on the x-axis. From here, we can put in an edge loop in there and an edge loop in here, just so it kind of matches all this section. Okay, we've got that one's the right one. That one's not. Thank you, spam. Go away, Outlook. Okay, now if I press F, it doesn't do it. Yeah. Fine, let's do it this way. I'm going to grab that and that one. F. F. Select everything, Shift N to flip the normals. There we go, that's looking a lot better already. Let's grab these two, F and F. So now we've got this whole back section. Others live, would you mind taking a look? Absolutely, buddy. Just remind me. Or ping me on Twitter. I normally check Twitter every once in a while. Okay, so, whoops, let me just get rid of these things here. Just move them off to the side. That's just for later reference. So now we've got this. I'm going to, we had kind of like this as our mirror. So I'm going to press I to do another. Okay, we got problems. Ah, far out. So these aren't joined correctly, which is somewhat annoying. Delete face. And is this one fine? Okay, let's try this again. F, Control L. Cool. Now we've got everything selected correctly. Let's jump into here. Now I'm going to press I to do an inset. Like so. Let's get rid of these faces here, because I can speak the English. There we go. Now what I want to do is I'm going to make this here glass, and we will add in glass, easy glass, and a sign. Come on, it's just loading the shaders now. I don't know what that black stuff is. It's probably maybe normal's incorrect. Nope. Future markers problem is what that is. And then from here we kind of want to make the boundary. So I'm going to grab this section, Control L. I'm going to Shift D and Z. We'll bring that one up. Just so now I've got two versions of it. Let's grab our window. So this one, whoops, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then I'm going to do a Control B to bevel. Like so. Let's go Shift D, and then we'll push that one up again. Control L, delete vertices. And then from here, let's select that. I'm going to P, separate by selection. Come back into this. G to the Z. All right, and then we go. So now we've got our boundary. Right, and that's now coming into there. All right, so I'm going to have to fix that one afterwards. I think maybe what I can do is the exact same thing I just did. I'm just going to do a small Control B. Like so. I don't know what this black business is. Maybe if I select everything, Alt M, merge by distance. Nope. I don't know. And there's our little piece in there. So from here, what I'm going to do is come into the modifiers. And then let's just change that to maybe 0, just so it's sitting above. Come back into here, back into, sorry, EEVEE renderer. And then we can select our black area. Oh my goodness, Steam, go away. Go into our material preset. I could probably remove these two materials, and then we'll go black. What did I call it? Solid black. Let's just put it like that for now. And I'm just going to smooth the mesh. Oh, that actually worked out super well. Nice. And let's grab all this just to make sure. You are glass. Control I to invert the selection, and then click assign on that. No, we didn't like that, did it? So maybe we would do the same here. Let's make that glass. There we go. That is not too shabby. Emerger, welcome. Brian, buddy, Blender Pete. Looks funny while drinking, I know. Green cup in front of a green screen. That's how smart I am. Alright. I don't know. I know it's a mistake, but I still do it. I think it's part of the gimmick. Okay, so from here I'm going to maybe... Oh, crud on a stick. Can't really do that now. So maybe what I'll do is bring that edge down and this edge down, just to kind of clean up that end section. But we can see that we've got that groove in there. I think maybe if I come into here and add in a bevel. I don't think we've got a bevel. Nope. So let's go add modifier. Let's add in a bevel modifier. And then because I only want not everything to be beveled, because we can see kind of like from here, You can see now we've got all lines everywhere. I can come over to the limit method and change it to angle. It is there, but it's not big enough. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Anyway, just enough is what we're after. It's no mistake. Which part? Alright. So from here, this black is really annoying me. I don't understand why that. Is that because of the solidify modifier maybe? If I hide that. Nope, that's fine. Why are you black? Far out. Let's just check which way the normals are facing. And the way to check that is we come up here into the viewport display options, come down into normals. So this is only for edit mode. And we can see that the normals are all facing the right way, which is good. So that's not a concern. So let's turn off that. Why is that black? I reckon it could be a rendering thing. Do I have cameras? Do I have another camera? Nope. Okay, let's just quickly Shift D, rotate that one around. G, Control numpad 0. I'm just going to press F12. I just want to see if it's still there, the black. Yeah, it's still there. Dang nabbit. What is that? Future Marco's problem. Alright, so from here, let's hide the boot. So I'm going to grab this, Control LP, separate by selection. And then I can hide the boot, hide this thingamabob. And so now we've got kind of all access into this compartment. From here, we've got our exhaust that come into there and come out. Yeah, there's normally, I don't know, like 2 or 3 seconds-ish, maybe a little bit more. I am in Australia and we still do not have the best internet, which is rather unfortunate. So from here, I'm going to grab not only the top bit there. Whoops. Let's go into wireframe. I'm going to press C and then let's deselect all that. Size Z, oops, size Z 0, just to make that straight. G to the Z. Let's go E to the Y. Something like that. And then we'll kind of fudge this so it goes E probably to about there. Which is fine. And then from here, where I'm just trying to see, there's the line of that engine. So there we go. Okay, we can see it here. So I kind of want to rotate that. G to the Z. And then from here, what are we going to do? Something like that. I'm going to press O for proportional editing. Oh, okay, that's not bad. About here-ish. G to the Z, and we'll bring that down, which isn't too bad. And then we can put some crud in here or something. And we're just trying to fill out that area. So we've got that nice little lip there. So when the mechanic's actually working over it. So for those of you who are new, welcome. Let me bring up the garage. So this is where the car's going in. You actually see it. No, so I didn't model those pieces. I kind of just threw them in temporarily. Or maybe permanently. I don't know. I'm still working that out. But that is from a kit bashing set by Andrew Hodgkinson, who used to be senior hard surface modeler for IGLM. So he's got a pretty big resume list. Worked on Star Wars, Star Trek, the robot thing, Transformers. So this is our garage that we've been working on. So this is where primarily the short film will be taking place. But what I'm doing is I'm still waiting for my voice actors to bring to send me their audio files, and I'm still on the hunt for a female voiceover person. But this is what we've got so far in here. Primarily the shots will be of here. There will be one probably pointing outwards, maybe back here or something, or over the shoulder. And I've got to work that out. And the other one will be from the other direction of, where's the camera? There it is. Rotate. And the other one will probably be like this angle here. So we've primarily got the set finished. Obviously some sort of fridge contraption we still need to update. But anyway, this is what the scene looks like, and it's coming along quite nicely. So let's jump back into this. Okay, let's work on building this area up. So it's meant to be a like a combustion engine, and the story goes on that it's two people trying to restore a car to sell it off. So that's what the plan is. We've got our air intakes. I haven't noticed that before. Oh, I broke that. Okay. Did I put a bevel in? I thought I put a bevel in. Hang on. What have I done? I've done something. Far out. Oh, no, I haven't. That's that. Close? Yeah, okay, maybe that's what it was. All right. So the next question is what are we going to be putting in the sides? I do like the fact that we've got this section in here. I might put some sort of cylinder going through the engine and kind of filling up into there. So let's go Shift A, mesh, cylinder. And I'm going to scale that down, turn off proportional editing. Let's come into the side view, scale it right down. And so the point of this mesh here is to kind of hide that seam. So let's grab that, E to extrude, and we can see that it's not on the right angle. So let's now just go G, and we'll rotate that around. Yeah, cool bananas. That's not bad. I think what I might do is maybe increase this here. Let's grab this section in here. Let's grab, okay, press 2 to go into edge mode. Oh, far out. E to extrude, scale, Alt S. Nope, you're a jerk. Control Z, Control Z. Let's grab this. E to extrude, Alt S. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? Okay, let's work backwards. Let's go delete these vertices. From here, I'm going to select this edge. E to extrude, we're going to scale that. And then I'm going to press F to do a face and E to extrude. And there we go. So let's bring that kind of like to into there. Into. I'm going to put another edge loop in here. Let's select this edge, delete edge loop, and now we've got this curve going. Control B to probably do another. That's not too bad, and we will never see from, we're not going to see it from here, so we're not going to worry about what's all the way up there. See you later, Brian. Thank you very much. Rocky, welcome. Blender Pete, thank you very much, buddy. Get back to work. It is 10 to 10 here at night, but we will carry on. Let me just quickly select that and shade smooth. Is that correct? Do I have a... Hang on, I'm just trying to work out why is that really sharp. I don't know. Okay, so let's encase this section in here. So maybe what I might do is come into here, select this, Shift D, P, separate by selection, and then let's come back in and select that. Technically from here I can kind of just do need to extrude down, and that'll hide all that. Scale on the Z axis, and then that's given us our kind of like pocket. Alt S, just gonna scale that out a little bit. Nice. And I'm going to probably delete these vertices because I don't need those ones in there. Let's probably put an edge loop about here-ish. Then I can come in and delete these vertices. And what we'll do is we'll select this vertice, and now I can double tap G and it follows along the edge. Yep. And let's now delete these two vertices. Ah, you're a jerk, aren't you? Actually, let's go GG. Nope, that's not going to work because we deleted the vertice. GG. Alright, and then I will just put an edge loop in here just to make that a little bit sharper. There we go, and I'm going to grab this and this and this. And let's just move that out a smidgen, like so. That doesn't look too bad. I'm fairly happy with that. Let's maybe bring this section down. G to the X. G to the X. Do we got something there, something here, C, and then we'll just middle mouse on that, G to the Y. There we go, just so it's sitting inside the body actually a little bit. There we go, look at that. And we got a little bit hanging out. G to the X, G to the Y. Nice. So now we've kind of got our encapsuleness. Yeah, so the car I've made myself. I don't know about those lights. They're still inkering me. What is that? Ah, that's that. Those are my light bulbs. So if we go into rendered mode, we can just quickly see how it looks. I think definitely I want to change the lights. I don't think that is the right material. I don't even know what these are. Control L, delete vertices. But yes. Monhu, welcome. Alright, let's come back into here. I'm going to select everything, space, shade smooth. There we go, that's nice and hunky-dory. What is this material is my question. Metal 28. So let's minus that one and we'll change this to metal 28. Metal 28. Nice. We could probably put some what are they called? RGB lights. So maybe if I come down and Shift S, cursor toward origin, Shift A, whoops. Shift A, let's add in a light, a point light. I'm gonna go G. And I want to go kind of like a red color. Ugh. Menacing. Because who remembers when Fast and the Furious came out and everyone put neon lights under their car? I didn't, but still, that was pretty cool. Oh, do I like that? Do I like that idea? what color should the engines be? So for instance, Control L. So definitely like these things here, I might make maybe like a bronze. Yeah, bronze. Control L. And we'll create a new material. And I believe I might already have a bronze. Metal, there we go, assign that. So we've got these nice gold pieces coming out here. Maybe we might do the same here, here, and here. Control L. Let's assign that there. Oh, and while we're here, let's grab these. Assign. What color should the engine be? Oh, crud, the engine's been cut in half. It's not a bad thing, actually. Oh, it is actually a little bit of a bad thing. So let's come over into here. I'm going to put an edge loop that sits about there, probably. GG, maybe a little bit higher. And then what we'll do is we'll grab this section and this section. E to extrude. Ooh, that looks nice. Shade smooth. See if we've got problems. Yeah, that's looking a bit ugly, isn't it? So maybe we won't do that. What is the best way to approach that? Maybe if we select this whole area, Control B to do a small bevel. And then we come in and grab this, and we just go G to the Y. Just to open that up. Yeah, there we go. And now that's cleaned up that whole area. Do I have a bevel modifier on this thing? I do. Why did I put a bevel modifier on that? Delete. Yeah, much better. Let's select everything. Shift N to flip the normals. Make sure that's all right. You're right, Draven. Okay. So to me, that's quite nice. I actually like that. But what color engine? What would give the most appeal? So for instance, kind of like these here. And let's grab that. Control L. So I think Control L. That section there could probably be some sort of black color. Oh, but then there's too much black. I could do a black plastic type color. Let's just rescale that to 0.1. Do we make a contrasting color between the blue, the black? Do we maybe leave it white? So it's nice and clean. And we just have kind of silver elements. This and this and this. Control L. Oops, let's grab that as well. Control L here, Control L. This here could be some sort of like a metallic color. Assign. It's not too bad. Silicon or more classic color, maybe more brown. A brown, you reckon? Interesting. Oops, green cup. Yeah, either that or the possibilities of blue engine. It's blue with gold, looks really nice, like the old Subarus, Imprezas. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Maybe we do just leave it white and then just have a few other highlighted colors. So for instance, here and here, Control L. Maybe grab this. No, not that one. Control L. Oh, that's all one piece. This section here. Let's assign that. And then maybe let's work out some other material. Where is it? Where is it? Extreme PBR. Oh, I already got it open. So do we go some sort of metal? I have been finding I've actually been using the paper material. It's just a nice white color that we've got here. Add. Let's just remove that one because that's a dud. Let's come into here. Deselect everything. Select. Assign. I don't know. I feel there should be another color in there or something. Okay, let's go. Oops, sorry. Alt H. That's kind of cool. It does now give it that futuristic sci-fi type engine. And we'll probably need to rig the doors as well. So we'll create an armature for that a little bit later. That's pretty much everything I wanted to achieve for now. What were we saying? Oh yeah. So let's jump over into Reallusion. I'm going to jump into Character Creator 3. Nope. What are you doing? Character Creator 3. And I did create a base mesh already. And then from here, I think I just got to change a few things. And then I'll bring it back over into Blender. I'm just going to go Control S, save that, close. I've got this, Control S, and we'll close that. While we're at it, we'll create a new blend file. Go on, Blender. Come in. Is it opening? There it is. All right. So we're just waiting for that to open. But yeah. I'm still waiting for voices. I'm waiting for voices from Isaac Butterfield and also from Ian Hubert. And then I'm still on the prowl. I'm still trying to find a female voiceover person. Load the project. And so the character of Isaac Butterfield, Isaac's actually Isaac oops, caps lock's on. He's actually got like a really big, strong beard. And obviously doing hair sucks so much. So what we'll do is we'll play with Blender. So he's got very much of a bit of a square head. So you can actually, you know, when he's looking like that shot there, very much a square head. And that's kind of the view that I've gotten for using headshot. I don't have like a high detail photo of just his face without a beard. I'm not going to ask him to shave off his beard. So I've gone just with a very generic skin shade. My question is there a way I can put stubble on his head? Ah, dang it, head. Oh, how do I do that? Can I do that? Google. Let me just have a quick check. Character Creator 3 stubble head. Do I not have it? Oh. Whoa, that's 32 pages. I don't want... Dang it, that's not going to work. Alright, that's fine. We'll worry about that later. So from here, I'm just going to go... Cheese and whiskers. File. Export. There it is. He's got shorts on. It's fine. FBX, clothed character. And so what we're just going to be working on is the face. And I just want the mesh. I don't care about motion. Export. Markham 3D. The racer, because obviously it's changed. Isaac, and we'll save over that one. Save. Yes, sirree, Bob. Now we come over into Blender. Let's select everything. Delete. We always delete the default cube. That's right. I got to make a short film about deleting the default cube. I might make that next week. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I'm an essential worker, so I'm constantly working. I'm actually working even more than I was before. File, import, FBX, Isaac, there we go. Import model. And hopefully this will be nice and quick. So there we go. We've brought in our model. It's already rigged. I am working out what's the best way to get it's got bikini bottoms. The best way to get kind of like a rigify onto the armature. I mean, I know how to do it manually, but I kind of want to do it with Python, and I don't know Python, and I want to learn Python. But that's something I am struggling with quite a bit. So what I'm about to do now will probably be a tutorial that'll be coming out maybe next week on Tuesday. But I'm still playing around with how to use the hair tool add-on. I've used the default cube doing it. Yeah, I've never touched sculpting, to tell the truth. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. So from here, let's go into edit mode. And the first thing I'm going to do is I want to get the hair looking right. I don't know how to. I need like a stubble texture to go on the top there. I think that might be Future Marco's problem, but we will deal with that later. So first up, let's come into our vertex groups, and I'm going to call this one hair top, because then when we start applying hair, we're only going to be putting it in certain locations. So now that we've got the hair top vertex group, let's select all this and probably do only the top of the head. So something like that. Oops, let's get rid of this. Oh, get stuffed. That one and that one. All right, and we're going to click assign. So now that these vertices are now assigned to that hair top. Let's just press N to bring up the side panel, hair tool. From here, first thing we got to do is come over into the particle system, new particles. Well, actually, no, let's select everything, Control A, and I want to apply the scale because everything is What is that? Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay, let's leave that. I'll come back to that later. Let's not apply the scale. So from here, we're going to create our particle system, go into hair. So obviously we've got hair now all over the body. But we can come down into vertex groups, the density. We're going to put in hair and hair top. So now everything's just going to be coming out of the top there. It's a little bit long. So let's change it from 4 meters to maybe 0.1. So that's 100 millimeters. That's still a little bit too big. So maybe 0.5. Oops, that's half a meter, 0.05. Maybe 0.07. There we go. Just so it's long enough. I think probably 1,000 lines would be a bit too much. Maybe if we drop it down to 500, even that's a little bit too much. Maybe if we drop it down to 350, I think that should be fine. And we've got those gaps in there. I'm not going to worry about getting rid of these lines here, because when we convert the curves to cards or to mesh, I can come in and delete the ones that I don't want. So from here, we've got our hair tool enabled. There's a link in the description for that one if you want. Let's come over into the particles edit. This part is all pretty much with Blender. And we're just going to kind of like stylize the hair, give it a little bit more strength. There we go. I'm just kind of... Come on, buddy. You bend around. Okay. And this is the hairstyle that we're going. Yep, hang on. I got to bring that back up. Images. So this is the kind of hairstyle that we want. We want that flick back, and we can see that he's kind of balding here-ish. And now you understand why I've only selected. So if we go into vertex group, we can see that we've kind of got the front there, and then it kind of goes back and around. So let's go back into object mode. What I can do from here is come into while I'm in particle edit, so while I'm brushing, I can go create settings, and from here I can go interactive grooming, and so now that's going to create our hair cards, and we can see that they're kind of facing a weird direction. What I can come over do, and what I can do is do tilt aligning. Boop. And now we can see that we've got that flick there. So that's not too bad. I might just... Not the best with hair, to tell you the truth. And I butchered it. Let's go wireframe. Just flick that up a little bit more. Bring that bit down. Maybe push that up. Alright, cool bananas. Let's just reset the tilt alignment. If I come over into EEVEE, we can roughly see what it looks like. Yeah, that sucks. So that's something I don't know how to fix. Kind of like I do want a straight line there, but that's what I was thinking about, is I need to have some sort of like a stubble texture that goes over the top here. So that's something I'll have to do offline soon. I think that's probably the cause of some of my problems. Sorry, I mean, looking. It's quite stylish. Yeah. Yeah. So that's something. Let's maybe bump it up. And so, I mean, this add-on's amazing. So there we go. Let me just fix the eyes. The eyes are really annoying me. Let's come down to eyelashes, and then we'll change that from alpha hashed. While we're at it, let's just go into object mode, and we'll create some point lights. Light, point. Let's just go like this. G to the Z. Shift D. And then something like that. And that's something I'm not too concerned about. So those lines are the curves in the particle editing. From here, what I'm going to do is Control Shift H. Oops, Control Shift H. Curve ribbon to mesh ribbon. So that's all those curves that I've been controlling. And so now this is a separate object, and I'm just going to call this top underscore hair. Well done, good on the spelling. Let's select the body again. And this time, back into the vertex groups. Let's go hair side. From here, let's go into edit mode. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the sides of the hair. And the reason why I've done it in that mode wireframe, thank you, is because then I can just select both sides. Alright, cool bananas. So that looks fine to me. Hair side, what I can do is now go back into hair top. And technically I should be able to just remove it. remove it, assign. Oh, what have I done? I've done something. Dang it. Fine, I'll do it this way. Let's select this and then come into here. Ah, come on, you. What on earth did I just select? I don't know. Anyway, let's come into there, kind of deselect that section. All right. There is a few in here that I would like to pick up as well. There we go. And let's just deselect that. Let's click assign. Oh yeah, let's click assign and then Control I to invert the selection and remove. And then that way when I go like this, I can go select. Bam. Thank you. So from here, we can go back into the particle system, delete edit. That's fine. Our hair goes back to the center there, but that's because we've got our vertex group here and we're going now hair side. And then we've got all the around the side of the head. Obviously it doesn't need to be that long. I'm going to bump this up to probably about 500 to really make it 600 to make it a little bit thicker. And we're going to do 0.01. So it's kind of about a centimeter. I think we might actually go a little bit further. We might as well just bump it up to 1,000. Let's live a little. No, I'll probably do a tutorial for Tuesday on how to use this. The past about 2 or 3 days, I've been really trying to nut this down. Let's go into the particle edit, and then we're going to kind of just draw which way the hair would go. And the reason for that is kind of, you know, if you would have your hair, you kind of go around your ear. So that's why I'm doing it like that. And then the back of the hair goes there. And let's do it for the other side. Hold Control and numpad 3, and then it'll go to the opposite side. There we go. Cool beans. Is that enough though? I don't know. So let's now go interactive grooming. Boop. And we can see that it doesn't seem to be enough. Dang it. Why is that? Reset tilt alignment. And so this is where I need to find that like stubble texture that sits on the head, because if we come into here, you know, it looks like crud. So I mean, even up here, it kind of looks a bit danky. Danky's not the right word. But what on earth is that? I don't know what that is. So that is going to be a pain. Hair scale, I mean, even if I increase it and go okay, it's not bad. It's still blotchy. Whoops. Let's bring that back then, I guess. Oh boy, what have I done? Did I break it? I think I broke it. Let's just go into object mode and select that hair and delete. Let's go back into here. I'm going to delete that edit, and maybe we'll just bump this up to 1300. See, now this is getting kind of like ridiculous in the numbers, which I'm not too fond of. So go back into particle, scale hair, we'll make that at 100. Oakley dokley. And then from here, let's just quickly redo that. And like so. Control numpad 3. That's weird. I don't know why I was having a hissy fit just then. Oop, some hairs just sticking out down the bottom. Some hair that we've kind of missed. All right. There we go. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Interactive. Slight feeling I've broken it. Oh man, what have I done? When in doubt, just break it. Let's go back into our object. I'm going to get rid of that hair system. Let's bring the back up into strand width. So now I'm troubleshooting. Marker's in troubleshooting mode. Let's create a new hair system on head side 1000. We said about 1300 at 0.01, which is 1 centimeter. And let's just go quickly into particle edit, interactive grooming. Hey. Something's not right. Oh, far out. Something's not right. Clearly. I mean, you know, just stating the obvious. Control Shift H. Curve to ribbon mesh. If I go tab into edit mode, this is not too bad. But for some reason, back into particle, scale hair, okay. Why? What have I done? It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. But anyway, that's the hair tool. So I mean, we can see that we created the top hair fine. I think maybe that's something I got to work out, is how to do multiple hairs at the same time. Because running two emitters, I don't think works well. Because I mean, what if I do Control Alt A scale? Let's just try that. See, it's not even working. I broke it. I ding dang broke it. And it's just weird. It's in the same sphere. Oh, there's that option. Oh, mesh ribbon. I've done something. Far out. Select a control scale. Let's try that. Come back into here. Cheese and whiskers. Get stuffed. Nope. Dang it. Well, you're a little bit right, aren't you? See, now we're looking, and now it goes back to looking like rubbish. Why is that going nuts? Points per strand. That's weird. This is weird. It just looks like rubbish. And yeah, you can see that having the interactive grooming obviously slows everything down. But why? How do I overcome that? There's a thing, you know, there's a thing with the thing. That's the thing I got to do, the thing. Anyway, so this is kind of like the stuff when I make the tutorial on how to use it. I will overcome. Am I even in screen? I am in screen. Jeez, that whiskers. Let's go into object mode. I mean, I can go strand width. No, I can't go strand width. What? Why doth thy annoyeth me? Hey, what's this? I think if I had the proper texture on the head, that would be much better. So as well, the cool thing about this is when you have created a hair that looks nice, definitely what I'll probably be doing is coming into like tab into edit mode, probably selecting these bottom edges. Oh, make sure it's just connected only. Oops, let's bring that in a bit. And then I'll probably come in and kind of just rotate just so we've kind of got that line happening. So something like that. G to the Y. And then just so we've got that very strong definition of the hairline. And obviously, you know, moving it around, this, that, another, G to the Z. GY. Like that. G to the Y. Yeah. But obviously put more effort into it. Obviously. But yeah, this is all yuck. I got to work that out. That is killing me now. So once that little bit is done, then we can come back in and start doing all these little small strands and going from there. Did that link work? Which link? What are we talking about? So anyway, it is 10:30. Oh my goodness. I'm out of water. So that means it's time to be finishing up. What if you scale the scalp? The scale of it is 1, I believe at the moment. It should be the correct. Oops, in here. Yeah, see, everything's scaled by 1. So that's fine. Yeah. Anyway. So, tomorrow's video, if I can make it in time, will be all around working with motion capture data. Some of the stuff that I've come across. That'll be Thursdays. I'm probably going to stop doing videos on Fridays, or I might do Thursday or Friday videos. I'm not sure. Sunday night we'll be back on this, and hopefully I've got my motion capture stuff in. Monday will be something. I think probably getting hair accessories into iClone and the Character Creator Suite. And then technically, you know, if you do a good enough job, might as well just start selling them. And then Tuesday will be hopefully a tutorial on the hair tool on how to freaking use it, which should be good. But anyway, please support me, like, subscribe, share the channel, please. I'm trying to grow to the 25,000 mark. But yes, thank you very much for coming, guys. Do you guys have any questions before we finish up? I don't know anything about Blender, but I think Character Creator is a good choice for make a hair. Character Creator is a good choice for make a hair. Not sure about that one. I just posted a link in the hair tutorial on the Discord. Which Discord? My Discord? just blend add-ons. I'm looking for it now. Whoops. Green. Nothing, just fun. Welcome. I'm just finishing up. Did you try a voice changer? Yeah, no, it wasn't. I'm just not keen on it. Just didn't seem right. Where? Sorry, where am I? Brian, I'm trying to find it. Actually, maybe you posted it on my channel. Right, there we go. Actually, I've seen that tutorial before. But is that with cards? I don't know. I'll check it out. But anyway, let's leave it at that. Yes. Subscribe. And hopefully I get my voice actors